Tap in, man. Hope y'all having a good day. Not a bad day. Man, check me out though, right? We got some new hoods in LA. As of 2026. You know what I'm saying? New gangs, things of that nature, right? Y'all know about any new gangs that just popped up on the scene? You feel me? I've been here a couple years. We're gonna take down this route of all the new little gangs. I know we like to do a lot of street culture and history, but let's do this one. You feel me? Let's get into it. It's your boy, Blueski, 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 Jew Blueski.
Welcome and welcome back to S Wiggins
New
TV.
games.
It's me, your host, your low, Worldwide Wiggins. I like to wish everybody, all my supporters, and even all my haters, a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2026, man.
Hey, I hope all y'all, let me say this real quick, man. This to all my peoples who watch the channel, man. I hope y'all year is going good so far. This 2026. You feel me? And this one right here is for y'all, man. This one is for y'all, man. You feel me? Just for being there with your boy, right? So let's get into it though.
Blessed and highly favored to make it, because there's a lot of months that didn't make it. So, stay safe, stay dangerous. Peace and blessings, man. And like I said before, 2024, we definitely up the score. 2025, we was trying to strive and stay alive. But 2026, though, we dropping nothing but hits and stacking plenty chips.
Yes, we
If you
is.
ain't trying to better yourself this year, you cut off, for sure. So I asked myself, bro, what should I drop, to crack off the new year? What better way to crack off the new year than to drop the newest gangs as of 2026? So here we go. I done talk your ears off enough, and let's get down to it. Here's the newest, as of now, gangs of 2026. Not from the 90s. If you're a 90s baby, you old, okay? 2000s on up. So let's get down to it. Let's get the list started, and we gonna talk some trash at the end. Let's crack things off. Let's go to the desert. You got the Trey Block Hustler Crips. All right? For those of y'all who haven't seen my interview,
Ain't they? No, wait, Wiggins. Ain't they in San Bernardino instead of LA?
the hood over there in Palmdale called the Trey Block Hustlers.
Oh,
Now, they originated as hustlers. At first, they was just the Trey Block Hustlers. But in the interview, shouts out to my boy, in the interview, he let it be known, as of 2024, they put the Crip on it. So, if you ask me, they really one of the newest gangs of this decade. So, definitely, man. Shouts out to the desert. Got some dope things coming up with y'all. All right. As we resume,
Trey Block.
the Hawthorne Thug family, Gangster Crips.
Okay, so the Hawthorne Thug family, I know a couple of cats from there, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Hawthorne Thug family, let me say this before he say anything. They used to just be Hawthorne Thug family. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a GC on it. Yeah, I think that came around. That came around in the later 2000s when they started pushing GC. Because when I started hitting the county back in 08, 09, um, um, that they was still, I believe, Hawthorne Thug family back then. They wasn't GC, but now they GC. So I guess that's but they been GC for a little minute now, a couple years now. So shout out to the Hawthorne Thug family, Gangster Crips, moving like that.
Shouts out to y'all. Man, Hawthorne Thug families has grown in enormous numbers, bro. They not that clique that they once used to be. And shouts out to Rico. He let it be known in our interview that we done at the park, not the homeless shelter. I see you guys in the comments. He let it be known that they originated as the Hot Boys. Then came to the Hawthorne Thug families. And then just put the C on it and became the Hawthorne Thug family Gangster Crips. This happened in the year 2005.
Oh.
As he said, was the official year that they put the Crip on it. There's other people saying, man, they came out in 2010. I'm not here to dispute that. I could only go by what an actor.
What I say? What I say, hey man, that's why y'all gotta be with your boy and tap in. I know this history, man. Hispanics, all this, the Asian. I know all the history. I'm the guy. You feel me? The street culture. Y'all come here. Come here. Too Blueski. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I'm just man. That's why I love y'all, man. But yeah, man, like I said, man, like 2010, I think that's when they start becoming with the Gangster Crip. You know what I'm saying? Any of my Hawthorns, anybody from Hawthorne, y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know about this. You feel me? Anybody get in the comments. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all know. You feel me? Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all know.
Member says, okay? All right, moving along. You got the Pimping is Natural, Bloods.
Shout out my boy Boo Man for that dope interview.
You were full with it, man. All right, in our interview, it was a very explosive interview. It kind of woke up the whole desert. Okay, if you're not familiar with
Back in the desert again.
You know, they also located in the desert. Palmdale, Lancaster over there. They, for a long time, was an independent clique. All right, but as of 2014, they put the B on it and became the Pimpin' is Natural Bloods. And at first, I forgot to mention, they was the PIN, the Pin Mob. Shout out to my boys, man. Shout out to my boy, like you say, Naturals. Natural Blood.
Brody.
Let's move on over. My boy, like you say,
Brody.
Shout out to my boys, man. Shout out to my boys.
Hey. Oh my God, Throaty. Okay, Throaty, YRP. You know what I'm saying? Pimpin' is Natural, Bloods. Shout out to the Pimpin' is Natural Bloods. You know,
like you say, Naturals. Natural.
Okay.
Let's move on over to Carson.
Blocks.
You got the Grace Avenue Paul Rules. I'm going to just say this first and foremost. It's a lot of blood gangs that's not being mentioned over here in Carson, man. And I did it before, but I feel like I need to do it again on there. You feel me? But the Grace Avenue Paul Rules, they was formed around, you know, if not the late 2000s, then around 2010 or 2011, something like that. But they definitely the newest gang in Carson.
Grace Avenue Paul Roll. On Paul Roll. What Wack be saying, y'all? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do what Wack be saying, y'all. 1, 2, 3. On Paul. You feel me? Man. On Paul.
Right. I believe they came from the Scottsdales or the Scott Park or the Cabbage Patch. They broke off and they get their name from Grace Avenue. Grace Avenue Paul Rules. And they might be the newest Paul Rules out there. Huh? Let's move on over to the low bottoms.
The low bottoms.
You got the Mac and Thug Hustler Crips. Now, this is definitely a newer gang. From what I'm hearing, they used to be
we got some new stuff in the low bottoms. East Side Mac Thug Hustler Crip. If you from East Side MT Hustler Crip, get in the comments. Let me know that you thugging like that on the East Side low bottom. Because y'all know that East Side low bottom, that low bottom consists of the Pueblos. You know what I'm saying? ATF, you feel me? 30 rules, 40s, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? Doing numbers, you feel me? So, now they got the Mac Thug Hustlers down there. You feel me? Because my twin, he from the low bottom zone. When I see my twin, I'm going to ask my twin if he know about them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Hey, but yeah, man, the Mac Thug Hustler Crips. I've never ran into one. A lot of these hoods I've never ran into. So, but let's get into it.
Crew. I forgot what the MTA stood for, but it was money something. I forgot. I'm not totally, you know, in the know, but you know they I think they might have branched off of the low bottoms because the low bottoms have been there for a long time, like the 80s or 90s. You know, I believe so, the 90s, but I think they broke off from low bottoms to start their own thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, I ain't from the low bottoms.
Oh, they got a low bottom
Good
hustler?
historian, though.
Hold on, man. They got low bottom hustlers? How? I didn't know about the low bottom hustlers, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Thug Hustlers, pretty much the newest gang over here. Alright, they push the Hustler Crip, and that's what it do. Let's move on over to the city of Gardena. Now, me going to school in Gardena and my homies at Gardena, they ain't really feeling this, but, you know, I gotta keep it fair and square, alright? You got the Tongan Boy Crips. Now, according to the sources, one of the actual members, Tongan Crips has been established decades ago in Inglewood and different parts of the world, actually. Okay, so the Raymonds gave birth to the Tongans gave birth to the Tongan Boy Crips. They set up shop in Gardena. Alright, and from what my boy told me, they ain't really beefing with nobody like that. They kind of just doing their thing. They had little scrimmages, you know, with the Hawthorne Paul rules or whatever, but for the most part, they just over there chilling. But they recently came out. They came out like early 2000.
Run that back.
They set up, gave birth to the Tongans gave birth to the Tongan Boy Crips. They set up shop in Gardena.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and from what my boy told me, they ain't really beefing with nobody like that. They kind of just do.
Okay, the reason why I'm laughing, y'all, because I just be wondering, how can you be a gang? How do you be a gang if you're not beefing with nobody? But you can be a gang. It's a matter of fact, I'm wrong. It's a group of, just two or more people that come together and have a name for themselves. That's a gang. That's really what a gang is. So.
Thing. They had little scrimmages, you know, with the Hawthorne Paul rules or whatever, but for the most part, they just over there chilling. But they recently came out. They came out like early 2000 something or 2020 something. Moving on. Alrighty, make sure you listen up closely. Alright, don't get it f***ed up. Don't twist my words. The Menlos been around. Alright? Even when they was Menlo Gangster Crip, before they became neighborhood, in the 6'5".
Was the Menlos ever? Did they ever mess with the Hoovers? Or get it in the comments. Let me know. Give it in the comments.
It's been around, but I'm saying as far as pushing rolling 70s, that alliance, that's a new thing. That didn't exist way back then. You know, before we was born. That's a newer alliance. Alright, so we gonna put rolling 70s, that alliance, as a newer thing.
Rolling 70s.
So shouts out to the rolling 70s. It consists of the 6'5" neighborhood Crips and the Menlos, which came together and pushed the rolling 70s. Because they do
6'5" and the rolling 70s. Okay, rolling 70. Shout out to the rolling 70 Crips.
After Mount Carmel Park, they got a few streets, like I think 70th and 71st. You know, so shouts out to them. Yes, sir. Let's go on over to downtown LA. Now, if you know,
DTG,
the Broadway Gangster Crips is one of the most money getting, or allegedly was one of the most money getting hoods out there. Even so much so, they had a bunch of, I think even a RICO, you know, or some kind of investigation on Operation something where they took them down. All right, where they set up shop over there in downtown LA. They was doing their thing and they moved in on them. All right, and from that spawned a new Crip gang, which came from Broadway's, called the Downtown Gangster Crips. I was finna do a documentary on this, but, you know, for different reasons I haven't yet. But, you know, they kind of get a reputation for what people saying that the Downtown Gangster Crips is known to be smokers and, you know, druggies. That kind of, they was catching phase, you know, they was doing their thing in the county, but, you know, they kind of call them druggies.
Man, the DTG, man, that been around for a minute though. Down, excuse me, my good peoples. That been around for a minute. Speaking of my twin again, my twin, he got a story about a dude from DTG that was in he was in a halls with the business, with all the business. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? I might have him get on here and tell y'all that story. So y'all remind me if y'all want to hear about the story about who my twin was with, squabbling in the deep. I mean, not squabbling, but who he was with that was turned up from downtown gangsters, young nigga from downtown gangsters. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all make sure y'all remind me, and I get my twin over here, and he'll tell y'all. He got a cold story for y'all too. So about old boy, man. So shout out to the downtown gangsters, man. DTGC moving like that.
Stuff. So that's kind of why I haven't. And I don't like to be disrespectful, bro. I respect every man on their level. So I was told it came out in the 2000s, and others said the 2010s era. So y'all could correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Let's move on over to Long Beach. You got the Black Bandit Crips. Now, after the Insane, I would say, at some point, the Black Bandits, would probably be one of the most hated Crips out there. I was told before that they push 4 times, as they card, but really, they pushing swerving. And if you're not familiar with what I mean by that, okay, most neighborhood Crips, they push rolling. As far as the west side. Most neighborhood Crips push rolling. Gangster Crips push moving. Well, most of them, they push moving. Avalon's push swinging. But these Long Beach Black Bandit Crips, they push swerving. All right, they got their own thing.
Okay, Black Bandit Crips swerving like that.
Cracking over here, so shout out to them. I like that one song, man. I like that one song by the Black Bandit. I kind of like it. It was disrespectful as hell, but
this nigga Wiggins, man.
I gotta censor that. You maybe put it on the radio. Oh, and sure, I didn't mention Broadway's, but I forgot to mention this Wobbler. So we got a Wobbler in the building, man. Wobbler alert. Okay.
Wobbly.
Shouts out to my.
What y'all gonna think the Wobbly is? What y'all gonna think this Wobbly gonna be? Wobbly.
Trey hard times. You know what I'm saying? Salute, much love. I know my history on y'all, or at least I would like.
Hold on. What are you saying?
Alert.
What are you saying?
Okay. Shouts out to my 10 Trey hard times. You know what I'm saying? Salute, much love. I know my history on y'all, or at least I would like for you guys to come on here. But at the same time, bro, it's rumored, it's Wobbler, that we got of course we got 5 deuce Broadways, 11 deuce Broadways, but we got a 10 deuce Broadway hit up, and I've been seeing it, across Century in certain places. So is it facts? Is it not? Hey, let me know, man. And they even put their name on it. I'm always down to learn, man. All right. And I could have added 4A Gangster Crip and a couple others, but I really feel like it. I'm kind of tired. It's a lot of work, man. It's the new year, man. I'm trying to have fun, man.
All right, man. Shout out my boy Wiggins for the content, man, and shout out to y'all, man, for tapping in. And also, before we get into this question, Raider Nation, if y'all see it, man, they said Max Crosby is back. Raider Nation, nigga. But anyway, the question is, man, what y'all think about these new hoods? You feel me? A 2026, man. What y'all think, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I don't knock nobody for their life or whatever y'all do, man. But I will say this, though. I know there's new hoods, but kids, man, y'all stay in school, man. Stay in school, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go down that path. You feel me? But y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all know about any of these hoods? Y'all been around any of these new gangs? You know what I'm saying? Get in the comments, man. You feel me? We got more coming for you. We got more content coming for you. And I got some stories for y'all, man. So Y'all already know. If y'all something on the scene, you right here with your boy. If you nothing on the scene, you know where you is at. Your bitch ass. Get him up out of here though. It's all love.